Cut, guys, cut.
That's all right, Hey, whoa. Jeez, that's funny. Todd. Let's go. I'm into the belt trophy. You're okay. Todd. Hey, whoa. Hey, it's funny now. Whoa. It's Todd. Come on, Todd.
Wildside longer than Jeremy V. He feels the world television title belongs to him, that it's his destiny, and he's been slighted it. And that is his problem. But why does Jeremy V have to worry about that, Steve? Why is that V's problem? As Ace Rockwell slaps V right in the face to get this one started.
Well, frankly, any opponent of Jeremy V is going to be Jeremy V's problem. I guess that should probably go without saying. But I tend to wonder if the World TV title is really on Sexton's mind good and proper. I think in his odd little mind, in the odd little bald-headed mind of Todd Sexton, because Jeremy V has turned into a bit of a submission artist, and Todd Sexton, in his own peculiar mind, believes that he is only the submission artist in NWA Wildside. And the fact that Sexton submitted at the War Games to Slim J, I might point out, is obviously, I think that was the beginning of the end of the mental breakdown of a Todd Sexton. And unfortunately, Jeremy V might be the recipient of a lot of that abuse.
And he has been. And now Ace Rockwell getting taken to the head there by the World Television Champion. Coming off a line of fresh title offenses. Jeremy V still hanging on to the World TV title. Nice spinning back elbow there. Irish whip by V. Off the ropes comes Rockwell. High back body drop.
Boy, V not letting up at Rockwell one iota. No wasted movement, no wasted time.
V getting a little revenge there from that slap that started off the match.
Maybe V could slap Al Getz and put us all out of our misery.
Rockwell, a child of privilege, along with his tag team partner, Sean Tempers, recruited by Al Getz and Al Getz Enterprises. They're making up the tag team for what Getz calls the next generation of NWA Wildside, and Rockwell, one of the cockiest of the bunch, and that's putting him in a lot of company. You talk about guys like Al Getz, Jeff Lewis, Jason Blackman, and his own partner, Sean Tempers. Rockwell may be the cockiest of the bunch, and for good reason. When you've got Al Getz running interference with the hair pull, allowed Rockwell to capitalize, and the clothesline puts V in a bad way.
Well, that's more hair than Al Getz has pulled in a long time. Regardless, but in all honesty, Al Getz has done wonders for the team of Pomp and Circumstance, of which Ace Rockwell is in fact half of. So as much as we want to hand Al Getz a rack, whoa, beautiful, charging, spinning elbow, leveling the World TV Champion. Al Getz has been a godsend for Pomp and Circumstance, plain and simple. An Old Testament godsend, but that's okay.
Rockwell fires off a chop. I believe that woke the World Television Champion up. As you see, these two are exchanging a bitter war, and now V is winning it. Irish whip into the far corner, goes for the VKO there, but Rockwell blocked it, and another chop block to the back of the knee there. Again puts V down on the canvas.
Although V has endured much neck damage over the years, frankly, considering the power of the VDT, the VKO, going after the legs of Jeremy V is a very good strategic move.
And again, there's Al Getz involved yet again. Rockwell and Getz are making a very effective team as Jeremy V experiences firsthand what it's like to be a marked man on top of the world, more specifically as the World Television Champion.
That's true. It's a situation that Jeremy V is going to find himself in more and more frequently. And not to mention the fact you have a crazy, and perhaps crazy like a fox, Todd Sexton lurking around here somewhere tonight. So V already has to have the eyes in the back of his head, as the old cliche goes. In addition to that, it doesn't have Rockwell beating the life out of you, too.
Just destroying the knee of Jeremy V. A very deliberate and competent attack here by a guy in his first real single showing in NWA Wildside. Wait a minute! Runs right into a VDVD!
And very good, and V very smartly putting the weight on his good leg.
And that was a neutralizing blow by Jeremy V, able to hit that. And there's the VKO. Although it lacked authority, it still got Rockwell good. And oh no!
Oh, check it! Walking down the ramp is Todd Sexton. Speedy Nelson trying to keep Sexton away. Get that lunatic out of here, Nelson.
Oh, and security coming from the back. There we go. That's professionalism. Get him out of here.
Well, Sexton is being anything but professional. Cool your jet, Sexton. You'll get your opportunity when it's presented to you.
Got no right here ringside. Come on, security. There you go.
Okay, V, don't forget your opponent in the ring.
New security staff doing a fine job here. But Jeremy V needs to turn around. Sexton has gotten his ire, but Jeremy V boots to the midsection. Here comes the VDT. No, Rockwell blocks it a second time. 2 elbows to the midsection, and a mule kick. He caught him low, and what does Rockwell have? Whoa, up and over. He's got him hooked. Gory special powerbomb.
Thinking on his feet. Ace Rockwell's got a lot to be proud of as he slowly crawls his way on top of Jeremy V.
Wait a minute, that was out of nowhere. Could we have an upset here? No champion, no!
V just barely able to roll his shoulder. Ace Rockwell absolutely furious with this chain of events.
Rockwell is beside himself.
And he's kicking the turnbuckle. Brilliant.
But the inexperience showing through here of a cocky young man who has not yet had his taste of success. He's not had the World TV title. And wait a minute, there's the spine buster.
Ace Rockwell, man, I'm surprised to hear another pin attempt from Rockwell. V beginning to fire back. That kick out there had a little bit more authority than that last one.
Rockwell's envy, his frustration is eating him alive as the resilient World Television Champion kicks out and again.
My friends, there's a reason why Jeremy V is the NWA World TV Champion. We're seeing plenty of evidence of that here tonight. Ace Rockwell wants to stop that juggernaut here tonight, if he can pull it off.
Rockwell going for that same maneuver again. Come over into a variant of that vertebreaker, the gory special bomb. V with a clothesline in the corner. There's a VKO again, and he got all of that one for sure. There's a VDT.
And Jeremy V has just retained the World TV Championship.
Wrestling fans and still World Television Champion, Jeremy V.
And boy, what a test it was for Jeremy V. Because you figured Ace Rockwell, being well known as one half of the Pomp and Circumstance, a very well put together and organized tag team, still to show us that much firepower in a singles format with some assistance from Getz, I'll point out. Impressive indeed. But Jeremy V is the man who came out on top. He is still your NWA World TV Champion.